Well, sorry, this is my second attempt in reviewing this because apparently something happened to my previous manga, so I got so angry so I had to close it off, which makes me a bit mad because I had so much to say and now I've forgotten it. Then again, the finale of Assassination Classroom is also one of the reasons why I'm so mad. That finale, in my book, was not good. So many unanswered questions left. But I'm here not to talk about that. I'm here to talk about Black Clover. And of course, now I have forgotten everything I was gonna say about it. Because it was happening so much this chapter that it would have been good to talk about it. In this chapter, it begins with the chapter of Noelle and Rebecca having a little talk as Noelle eats Rebecca's delicious food, and they both girls wonder who if Asta likes the other. And also on that one is Nero sitting on the bench and looking out. That Nero bird, there's something about him that makes me a bit concerning, but we'll get to that and later. In the one last week, Asta crushed Lich with his sword. However, it then turns out that all this time, Lich has held back. Every single time he has held back. Because apparently a seal has been placed on him. A seal that is keeping his bottomless mana in control. Or more likely maybe keeping control of keeping control of a power he hopes to use until that day. Whatever that day is, we will never find out. And I'll say never because we will never find out. We will have to guess. But I guess it will have to be the day when they destroy the Black Clover. Did I just say that? The Kingdom of Clover. Clover Kingdom. As Lich has a breakdown and begins to wonder once again why Asta has those swords. Because revealing apparently they belong to someone dear to them. Huh? Wait. Are you saying Lich is not the leader of the White Knight Demon Eye? He's just a substitute? Are you telling me that all this my lord talk is just a way for everybody to be... what's that word? To throw people off guard? The fact that the three main opposite Clovers, I know that's not their name, but now I will call them that because I'm too lazy to go back and find out what the names is. Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, now I finally remember what I was gonna say at the beginning of this. We got a cover page of the opposite Clovers and how they look like. The Beast guy for some reason has yellow skin. And I know, wait, don't judge me when I say yellow skin. I mean he literally has bright brown yellow skin. That's weird. Never seen anyone with that kind of skin. The lazy guy has, well, some white there. But it's Falna we want to talk about. It's revealed she has pink hair. Okay, I guess I'm convinced now. That is Mars's sister. Because Mars, the knight from that Diamond Kingdom or whatever, was had pink hair. And his sister was named Falna. So yeah, I'll say that is her. Wonder, and also the fact that Lich says that those swords, the man-eating sword, the cleaving sword, I think, well, the big one was the cleaving sword, and the small one was the man-eating sword. Because here I have to criticize something. I read the spoilers and the translations because I need to do that. I cannot sit idly by and wait for a chapter. I need to know what happens. But apparently through the translation, Lich just told Asta that the swords had names and they belonged to the Demon King. Huh. Guess the translation threw us off. Because the magic gets out of control before Lich once again reveals to us that Asta shouldn't have this Clover. Couldn't you just tell us? God damn it. I hate waiting for an answer. Of course, Aster says this Tome belongs to us, belong to him. So, in a way, that's a Kingdom Hearts reference. No, maybe not a Kingdom Hearts reference, but those who play the game should know that, spoiler alert for those who have not played the game, but I would have been surprised if you have not seen the Let's Plays on the YouTube. Spoiler alert, Sora had a weapon called a Keyblade, but then it turned out he was not worthy of that blade, until later he learned his lessons. I don't need a weapon, my friends are my power. Or as they're going to go through something similar, he's gonna lose that Tome, and then he just realizes, I don't need that weapon, my fists are my weapon, or whatever, and then the sword will come back to him because, well, he's proven himself to be worthy. Because in the end, you really have to ask yourself, whatever, if that weapon is a demon or whatever, how come Aster was allowed to have it? According to Lich, it's not only because he is, well, it's not because he is a normal guy, it's for something else. So yeah, the magic of Lich gets out of control, but then the opposite Clovers retreat and use the sealing magic to seal Lich away so he can calm down. Before leaving, taking the portal guy with them, while promising to bring them despair and destruction again as they leave again. And then Aster celebrates as he collapses. The knights acknowledges both Aster and a little bit the fact that the opposite Clovers were holding back. Also, in another tribute, the way when they sealed away Clover is almost reminiscing of how the Sound 4 sealed up Orochimaru with the Third Hokage, or when they sealed Sasuke. I guess you could call they were a little tribute there, but not much. Nozel also silently seems to acknowledge Aster a little bit. I mean, he calls him for the first time from his name, so I guess that's a little bit acknowledgement. And then Aster awakes is the Sorcerer's Emperor's home with the Sorcerer's Emperor's assistant, the long-suffering Marks, I think his name was, and revealing that Aster's swords may hold a key to extract information from some people. So he has to follow them, despite the fact he's not gonna recover yet. I have actually to say, Aster hasn't rested for a very long time. I think he needs to take a break. And now the theory. Everybody think that, according to the spoilers, I mean the translations, the swords belongs to a demon king of some sort, but there was no hint of there. So, but some guys who read that translation actually got a funny theory that Nero is the Demon King. In fact, some person I think wrote to me once that maybe Nero is an elemental animal. The fact that he always clings to Asta, but he's an anti-bird, whatever that is. But here's what I want to know. Although I don't know exactly what Nero's purpose is, we can say I think Nero is much more important than we think. I mean, he gave Aster that stone, and he helped him find the cleaving sword. I mean, the man-eating sword, I think. So Nero is more important than we think. He's not just some head pet with comic relief and wise wisdom. No, I think he hides something. The fact that he always has a bitter face makes me wonder, really. But also, the fact that the White Knight Demon Eyes seems to have another leader. Or maybe it's a god. If that person is a demon, it wouldn't surprise me, because there have been some hints that we have demons in this story. And also, we cannot forget those stones that the White Knight Demon Eye collected. Why are they collecting them? If it goes by Lich saying it belongs to someone dear to us, maybe it's a seal. And also, the fact that the Tome, if now that Tome belongs to someone who's not Aster and someone else, maybe the Tome mistook Aster for that real person and just came to him instead. And Lich and the gang is trying to work out and trying to open up that seal. Who knows? Too many unanswered questions as usual. Next week's chapter promises to some information set up. So give me your thoughts if you have any.